Hey there friends, welcome back to Strange Rebel Gaming. I'm Brianna. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction video, which is not something I normally do on my channel. I normally do Let's Plays and reviews and a few other little different things, but I haven't done reactions for a number of reasons, although it's not a totally foreign concept to me. As most of you know, I do a ton of reactions with my friend Greg on The Real Rejects, and reaction is a huge portion of what they're doing, even though it's sort of teetering out now as they do more movie reviews. If you haven't seen his reviews, you should definitely go check them out. So the reason that I decided to start doing reactions is because I just got a huge amount of requests to do certain trailers, not all trailers, not viral videos or anything like that, but just certain gameplay trailers that I've talked a lot about that are really highly anticipated in my little community. So the PlayStation Experience is going on right now, and the Game Awards just happened, and a bunch of new stuff just got revealed. So I'm really excited. I'm going to take today and do a few different trailer reaction videos. So let's do it.
Mass Effect Andromeda is the next generation of action RPG.
Yeah. No way this is home.
Brand new epic sci-fi adventure set in a vast explorable galaxy.
Oh my god.
You are
so
the Pathfinder, part explorer, part soldier, part guide. And it's your mission to find a new home for humanity. But in Andromeda, resources are scarce, worlds are hazardous or outright uninhabitable. Every planet has its own story. On this one, warring outlaw factions fight over every available scrap. You can make new allies or enemies. The choice is yours.
Not too shabby for folk who got kicked off the station with nothing to show for it.
All I see is the trail of bodies they left behind. Sam, tell me about Sloane Kelly.
Before joining the initiative as head of Nexus Security, Miss Kelly served in the Alliance with a nearly spotless record.
Nearly?
She was involved in multiple altercations with other officers.
A hothead. Great.
What brings a Pathfinder to our humble port?
Van Terev. Name ring any bells?
What's he to you? And don't lie to me.
Just point me to where you're holding him and there won't be any trouble.
There won't be.
Drop it! Now! You first.
Get out, or I'll put you down.
These worlds are big, so for the sake of time, we're going to speed up our adventure. There are many paths to follow on this planet, and you'll need everything at your disposal to survive. Whether it's a six-wheel drive Nomad, which protects you from hazards and enemies, or the scanning and analysis tools to help you interpret everything you discover.
Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
Angar and blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
In a dangerous alien galaxy desperate for resources, conflict is inevitable. But you'll have access to futuristic weapons, gear, and powers to help you in your fight for a new home.
Whoa. This is gonna be so awesome, you guys! Okay. Wow. It reminds me of Final Fantasy, actually. 15. I'm playing right now.
Though you start out with a ship and the Nomad, almost everything else you need, you'll have to find, steal, or craft yourself.
Cool. Wow.
And that's critical to your survival. These worlds have many dangers, from environmental hazards to hostile wildlife. galaxy awaits. How far will you go?
Wow, there's a lot to say here. I am a huge fan of Mass Effect, but I'm also a huge fan of Bioware's other big franchise, the Dragon Age series. Dragon Age Inquisition won a ton of awards when it came out because it's such a great game, and it is the most recent game that Bioware has done. So to see the addition of crafting to Mass Effect Andromeda is particularly interesting to me because it was one of my favorite things of Dragon Age Inquisition. The fact that you're going to have to make your own weapons, make your own gear in a space world is actually really, really cool to me because it's not the same as Dragon Age in that you're crafting swords and bows and what are those called? Staffs, right? You're going to be crafting guns and armor and technology things, and that's going to be really cool. I think that is something that isn't done as much in this specific genre, and I think that's going to be really, really cool. I mean, I'm no expert on the space sci-fi genre to say that, but you know what I mean? It did a little bit allude to the purpose of the game and the survival aspect of it. The fact that you do have to fight for a new home and you're going to have to politic with a few different species, and that's going to be an awesome story. It's going to be very high tension. It's going to be extremely high stakes. You know what I mean? It's really going to make you feel compelled to continue playing and to explore new areas because you don't know if just going to this one new area is going to help you out in any way. And I think that is so smart. The gameplay looks incredible. I'm going to be honest. It looks really, really good. It looks amazing. And I think, honestly, my favorite parts are seeing you get defeated because those are the parts that you don't often see in gameplay trailers. You normally see a player playing really well and all of the cool things you can do. But there's so much work that goes into a player dying that I think is really unique. And I think that moment when you got eaten by that big beast, so cool, and that moment where you get thrown up and crushed, that's individual to each creature. And I think that's really cool, you know what I mean? Because that just indicates that there's a lot of care and individuality put into the game development. And I think that is so important for a game that you're going to be playing for many, many hours. You don't want to feel like you're just repeating experiences with different skins. You know what I mean? And I think that is so, so cool. I'm really excited. I've seen a lot of the alien species that I love. Obviously, for some reason, the Krogans are like my favorite species. I think it had something to do with the story of the Krogan genocide, and so I'm really excited to see them back. I've always loved the Krogan characters, and I am just so excited for this game. Can it just come out now? Can I just play it now, please? BioWare, give forth to me, doth please. I'll do a let's play of it, and people will watch it, and I will die of happiness. I'll just explode. I think this gameplay trailer showed a lot of features that really, really will excite people, and I think in particular it showed the specifics of how you can travel through the galaxy. It showed specifics of a Paragon choice versus a Renegade choice, which is one of the things that makes Mass Effect different, is that you can choose a morality branch for your character, which I think is really cool. And it showed actions like that with the disarm thing. I think that looked like, because it was glowing kind of orangey red, that maybe that was a Renegade choice. And I think that is so cool that they showed that. And very important, I think, because it gives you faith that this game is going to be awesome. It also showed a weapon or skill wheel. It's so important when you have a live combat game for players to be able to feel like they can be creative within it. And that's, I think, the heart of a true RPG, is you can play how you want. And so you have to have a lot of options available so you can play a battle how you want to and use your own strategy and play your own player. And I think that it's going to be so cool. I think they're going to do a really good job on it because they already have done a really good job on it. And this is just going to be an addition, a expansion of that. And I am so excited, you guys. This is going to be an awesome game. I can already tell. And there are other things that I've also heard that give me faith in the series. The devs have talked a little bit about the romance options, in that there are going to be interspecies and same-sex and different sex and some characters that you can't romance at all because that's how real life is. And there are going to be, it's not going to be as, what they said was linear. It's not going to be as, you make a choice and this choice leads you to this branch and this branch leads you to this branch. Like, it's going to be a lot more fluid and realistic. And God, what more could I ask for with things like that? You know what I mean? I'm just, I'm over the top with happiness. I'll leave it there, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, make sure to leave your comments down below and let me know. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because you know how important that is now with the YouTube is broken, blah, blah, blah thing. If you don't know about it, you can look it up. It's a whole thing. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with all your friends so they can enjoy it too, and subscribe to Strange Rebel Gaming so you don't miss the next video. Whether that be another trailer reaction, whether that be a Tomb Raider, Walking Dead, Final Fantasy, whatever that next video will be. You won't miss it if you subscribe, and also Notification Squad, because that's also important now too, because YouTube is still broken. I don't know, it's a thing. I love you guys. Bye!